What's going on there, YouTube? I know you haven't seen this face in a long time. But anyways, went for a CAT scan. Nobody wanted to frickin' tell me what's going on. My family doctor, the doctor that sent me for it, yada yada. I literally had to go back to the hospital and demand to see someone. And then finally, I went and saw a respirologist. And he looked at my CAT scan and said, yeah, he says, I don't see anything bad, he says, but I do see an anomaly. It's what I got when I went to see the other doctors. But he said that he wants to take me in the hospital and they're going to scope right down into my lungs. And he says what they're going to do is take a sample of the inside of my lung, and apparently you can wash your lungs. I guess they put a saline solution in there or whatever with an antibiotic in it or whatever, and then they just suck it right back out again. So I'm going for that on this Monday. Apparently it's like a 3-hour thing, whatever, I don't know. But you're kind of awake, but you're kind of not, blah blah blah. But I mean, you probably hear it, I'm still stuffy. But that's what's going on with that. Still haven't ridden my bike. Like, I'm so weak, I can't even do stairs. I wasn't going to show you this, but I'll show you anyways. I went out and got a hide-a-bed, and this is where I sleep. That, and I probably, if I could make it upstairs, I'd probably keep the wife up all night with my coffin. So I mean, either way, it works out better both ways. But anyways, that's where I stand. We'll see what happens Monday. This just sucks being sick. I haven't even had my boat in the water yet, and it's been almost 2 years. And what is it, October, November? It'll be 2 years, and I still haven't had it in the water. But anyways, let's trip from this sad note over to another sad note. Trying to upgrade my internet. I'm with Tech Savvy. So I called Tech Savvy up. I'm trying to go from 5 down, 0.79 up, whatever it is. And trying to go to 50 down, 10 up. So I set up all the whatnots, make my phone calls, blah blah blah. Spend $250 on this. New modem / frickin' router / Wi-Fi, yada yada. They tell me, oh yeah, the service guy will be here on last Friday. Last Saturday. So I'm sitting here waiting, you know, he says be here between 8 noon hour, 1 o'clock comes. I'm like, yeah, maybe we should call. So call Tech Savvy back up. They say, oh, what the hell did they say? There's another service on my line that has to be disconnected before they can do it. And they knew this on Thursday. But did anybody call me? No. So I call up the desk, and I say, so what's going on? And they tell me all the story, blah blah blah. You need to call Bell. They won't do it for us because it's your line, blah 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 blah. So I call Bell, and of course I get your typical, yes sir, how may I help you? And you know what it's like dealing with those. I'm not racist, but I mean, man, if you're going to have somebody work in a call center like that, at least have them speak English. So I go through that shit, tell them what's going on. Oh, no, it's Tech Savvy's end. So call Tech Savvy back. And they're like, no, it's at their end. So I call back there. I says, give me a supervisor. And then it's like pulling teeth trying to get a supervisor because they think you're going to get them in trouble. So anyways, 5 days later, 18 phone calls, and probably about 4 hours of conversation between Bell and Tech Savvy, and I still got nothing. So it's like, okay, what's going on here, man? So between today and Saturday, I'm supposed to finally have an answer. Last night I spent probably an hour and a half with one guy from Bell, and he's like, nope, it's at their end. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I said, you know what? I'm just a guy in the middle here. You two guys frickin' figure it out here. Don't involve me. I have nothing to do with this. Nobody can figure out their shit. So anyways, that's my little rant for today and what's going on. And God, I just feel like crap. So I will try to load this up on the YouTube. It's probably going to take a day and a half with my internet speed. So I'll talk to you later, and you guys have a good day, and hope it's better than mine. But anyways, that's about it. So once again, I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for, hanging around and still being my subs. Appreciate that. So, maybe if I find something out about my internet, I'll make another video. If not, I'm going to wait till after my procedure at the hospital. So, yeah, we'll talk to you then.